So it's day 5 of OCD Awareness Week and my last video in the series. I'm a little nervous about what we're going to talk about. It's definitely a taboo subject, which is why it can be a little uncomfortable to share. I'm trying to be relaxed about this, but I was right. I'm definitely going to need another drink for this. Okay, guys, I'm ready. Let's talk about harm OCD. Don't judge me, please. Good grief. I don't even care. Why do I even care? I do care. Please don't judge me. Basically, harm OCD is where you have violent thoughts, okay? Violent, intrusive thoughts.
But I want you to know that these thoughts are ego-dystonic, which just means that they do not represent the heart or the desires of the person who's plagued by them.
That woman on the news snapped and killed her husband. What's stopping me from doing that to my husband? There's so many mommies who hurt their children. How do I know that I won't be one of those mothers? How do people go crazy? What if I go crazy? What's stopping me from going crazy? I get these really scary images in my head, and that must mean that I'm a monster. People with harm OCD often have images accompanying their thoughts, and they're very vivid and terrifying. I'm really afraid of that knife on the counter. I think I just felt my hand move. Am I gonna stab someone? I know it sounds legit crazy, but people with harm OCD have something called urges where they feel like they're about to act on their intrusive thoughts. I love my children and I love my husband, and that little old lady at the grocery store never did anything to me. Why do I keep having these thoughts? This theme is actually categorized under something called pure O, or purely obsessional, because unlike the lock checker or the hand washer, we don't have any outward compulsions, which just means that you can't see us trying to do something to get rid of these thoughts that are so terrifying. It's important that you understand that these thoughts are really terrifying to the person who's thinking them. And some mommies won't give baths to their children when they're alone. Because the thoughts feel like threats, people with harm OCD will even go as far as to hide sharp objects and things that can harm other people in an attempt to protect them. This video wasn't an attempt to elaborate on my personal story so much as it was to just inform my friends and my family. I just really want you to understand OCD and how it can impact and often debilitate a sufferer.
And I want you to understand that people with OCD don't act on their thoughts.
So basically, there have been studies showing that everyone gets intrusive thoughts, and if you're honest and if you can remember correctly, you've probably had even a violent intrusive thought. The difference between a non-sufferer and a sufferer of OCD is that someone with OCD, when they get an intrusive thought, they believe that it's a threat.
They believe they have to do something about their thoughts, or it's just not safe.
In short, people with OCD view their thoughts as threats and their feelings as facts. Facts?
Get it together, girlfriend. We got a show to do here.
Imagine if you thought that every thought that came into your mind, if you believed that every thought that came into your mind was a threat. Imagine how that would affect your life. That's truly how somebody with OCD feels. They feel like they're in constant danger, and they're the only ones that can do something about it.
If you have OCD, please know that there is treatment available for you, no matter where you live, and that you can get the help that you deserve.
All these years, I would have never known that there was treatment out there that could give me my life back. If you're just hearing about OCD for the first time, I hope it makes sense and you're not judging. But if you are judging or making fun of or stigmatizing, shame on you. Kiss my... I'm only joking, sort of. If you suspect that you have OCD, or you already know that you do, and you don't have a great support system, connect with me here on Facebook and I can direct you to resources that might help. And one more thing, Sharing stuff like this makes me feel vulnerable, but I'm doing it because I want people to get help and I want people to be brave.